Welcome back, friends, to Suman's podcast, Imran's podcast. Today is a special one for you. You're going to enjoy this one because it's true to my heart. Last weekend, I ran 178th marathon at Berlin Marathon. You must have seen a lot of videos that I posted out there. That race made the official start of a 19th season as a runner. You may wonder, what does the season look like? How do I do it? It usually starts from September, around this time of the year, till May. Let's kind of dig deep a little bit, my 19 years of running. 19 years, that's a long time. Chasing miles and chasing memories. Today I want to reflect on where it all began, what running has given me, and why my heart is so thankful for this journey. Not sure where I will be and what I will be doing at this moment if I was not running, talking about running, as you can tell. So here we are. My running story did not begin at a finish line. It began at doctor's office. That was a time where I needed to take care of myself, take care of my family, by taking care of myself. So 18 years ago, when I applied for life insurance, as my baby girl was about to be born, the life insurance company told me that I had fatty liver, medical condition. And they said my premium would go up, but they will reconsider me in 6 months if my health gets better. So I didn't know what to do. I went to see my primary care doctor, and I asked, what can I do? And his advice was very simple and very true. He said, Suman, start exercising. Suman, start moving. Till then, my exercise were very, very limited. So I did. Slowly, I began walking, unsure and unsteady, but step by step, my body changed. 6 months later, the results were better. My health improved and my premium went down. That was the reason I started. That was the practical reward, really, having lower premium and for my life insurance, which I just sent a check just recent months. But something bigger begun, really. The moment became a part of my life. It consumed a lot of things and now, but that's kind of what it started all those years ago. So truly, it's a great journey that I went through, or what I'm going through still. Now, here's the funny part. People often ask, why did you start running? And my first answer, funnily, I'm joking about it. I say, I started running when my younger daughter was born, so I could run away from her. Really, when she was born, she has always seen me running. She was a month old when I started running. As you can imagine, it did not work because 18 years later, she is the one ran off all the way to college. She never liked me to running, but she took on her high school, and middle school, she took on running. Hopefully, she'll continue to run. The real story, though, was that around the same time, a coworker encouraged me. It said, Suman, you should run a marathon. Mercedes Marathon was up ahead. She said, at least run half marathon, maybe 5K. I said, at that time, I have not run a marathon or half marathon. We're talking about this is 2007 time. I laughed and I said, no way. I'm not a runner. Most of the time, that's what reaction I get from a lot of people still. Back when I thought a marathon was 26.2 kilometer, not miles. When I Googled it and I realized how far it was really, I thought, absolutely no chance. There's no way I'll run that far. And still remember that day. I was right here at my kitchen counter talking to my wife. So it was that was a simple time. But curiosity took over, so I started giving it a try. And I remember my first breakthrough running 3 miles without stopping. 3 miles. My lungs were burning, my heart was pounding, but the joy, it was unforgettable. I still remember, and it was like in 261. If you know my area, Helena Road, busy road, I don't know what I was doing. I'd say that was the spark that lit everything that followed still now. So journey, just simple journey, You think like, oh, I run marathons almost every weekend sometime, and he can do forever. No, I started like this simple, mile by mile, block by block. So 18 years later, what a journey it has been. My daughter was born that time, just turned 18 when I was in Berlin last week. From that first 3 miles, run to completing 178 marathons and ultramarathon as of last weekend. I attended tiny event like a midnight marathon at Livingston, Tennessee. That was an interesting race. I ran through a night, a very small town, a 5-loop course, and it was a very interesting time. To some of the now I go some of the biggest stages of running: London, New York, Rome, Chicago, Boston, Berlin, and so on. So there's so many races I do. I've done 800-miler, countless 5Ks, an endless mile on the road, trail, and anything in between. And that really started simple me just getting out, trying to be better on my health. Running did not just change my health. We have noted that. It changed my life. It has given me lifelong friends. It has took me around the world. It taught me the discipline, resilience, and joy in the struggle. Really, I go through that even last weekend when I had to struggle a lot. But definitely, it is joyful to run. And of course, not every race is easy. Again, there were DNFs, there were injuries. I still suffered that. There were mornings when I wanted to roll over and stay in the bed, but running became more than just an exercise. It became part of me. Sometimes I tell my friends and family, running became my blood. It's in my blood now. Some of them, they think, say, hey, you're addicted. Maybe this is a good addiction I have, but still, it's part of me now. As I step into 19th season, I'm not chasing PRs. I'm chasing gratitude. I'm always so thankful when I line up for these events. Like, hey, I'm here. The gratitude for the first step, when I was scared and uncertain where this will lead me. Gratitude for every community I have joined, every cheering crowds, every fellow runners on the course. Gratitude for the finish line that reminds me that what's possible when you keep moving forward. That's the main point here. Keep moving forward. If I could have given up long time ago, but I'm still keep moving forward. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. Today, I'm here with you talking. 178 marathons behind and number 179 waiting just around the corner. I'm training hard for the 179 and beyond. My heart is thankful, and I still love the simple gift of just lacing my shoe up and going to run. Some of my runs are not fancy. I'm just outside my house, just running, logging my miles. Sometimes I'm running the beach, the mountains, and so on. As I close this episode, so I just want to say, here I am, 19 seasons of running, fresh out of Berlin with 178 marathons and ultramarathon behind me. And I'll keep running as long as my legs will allow. My doctor said, Suman, one day your body will tell you no more. Till then, he told me, just keep running. To anyone who's listening at this moment, your journey might not look like mine. Everyone's have a story. And best part is, you don't have to know the ending. You just have to take next step. Thanks for being here with me today in your busy schedule. Until next time, let's keep moving forward.